one dose solves any problem.
Alright, let's give it a go. Take a look.
Our celebration will burn across time and memory.
We're risking it though. We're going for it. I mean, I made it in gold. I still need a good Jim Raynor run. That's it. Haven't played one of these in a while. Still take orbital, I think. So we're looking for starships, right? Big one's great. I think I prefer keychain nowadays to these. Just cheaper, ability to find some heavy hitters. Starport is in there as well, right? So dredging is interesting. Frog is a good counter to starships, but I think I actually prefer curve at this point in time. Early, trying to get the big in. Plushie is great. Maze Guy's good too, but Plushie is just too good. Oh my jeez. I think it just has to be painters, but wow. Biggin is like super good. Painters is super good. Lift off draws Jim Raynor. I think it just has to be painters though. We'll go with another orbital. Yeah, that's a painful one for sure though. Let's go lift off now. I guess we go dinner performer. I mean, bucket of soldiers with buffs is interesting. I think you go dinner. Flickering is so bad though. Is it not? Like, I don't even have a single holy spell. I guess a card I can play if I get a bunch of holy spells. I know, they all suck. Take a CV. These are both very good. So Sinful Sous Chef is great with Biggin. But draw is Giga Premium, especially with Virtue. And right now Liftoff is not doing too much. I mean, it can draw too, but also not. I do have Satellite though. This is also good. I think we stick to the Sous Chef, especially with the double orbital. I'll take Hollow. It's a 2 as well. This is solid draw. I think I prefer it to Dredger. Thoughts on taking the Archetype over Liftoff? Because we want the Starships, right? We want Starship to be better. I know this is a 2-1 piece and draw. Liftoff. I mean, it is synergy, but isn't it better to have a better Starship piece? I feel like Crystal is the best Starship piece you can get. I'm going Arcanite. I'm just feeling it to be a little better. Arcanite is just too slow, but if the idea is to launch a Starship then launch it again, it having taunt is huge. Right, a 3 mana summon a 2-1 is just way slower. You're assuming that it's gonna draw 2, but if you keep drafting Liftoffs, one of your Liftoffs will stop drawing. That's what always happens to me. Your Liftoffs will draw Liftoffs, and then those Liftoffs will draw nothing. I think we go Ace anyway. Well there, over 2-2. Brew is great, especially with the flickering. Let's go Muckburn here. Is this card good? I mean, it's better than this Doo-Doo, I guess. I think I prefer Whack-A-Null to Diver. Kind of interesting though. I do need 3s. Liftoff over SCV, I think. I mean, there's a buff that is also a holy spell, and then we have Diver. I think I have too many ones to go this, even though I think Diver is better than the Spike. I mean, these two are unplayable. Seafloor is solid-ish. I don't need one, so we'll take it. I mean, these cards suck. Core? Starship? Don't need to draw as much. Oh, Wind Up is in. I think we take Reef though. Reef is very good with Biggin. I actually do have a few mechs, but I think I actually take Light Ray. I think I take Keychain for high roll potential over Diver. I mean, no Wayward Probes, no Starport, no Librims. At least it's better than most decks we've drafted recently. 3 maybe. It's just, it has a legendary which does nothing unless it synergizes with stuff. And those stuff are like 3 of in every single average deck. Including things like Wayward Probe, the Arena exclusive card. I feel like they're just giga common, and when I need them for synergy, I don't have any. It can win games, but it really is super lacking as a deck. Thank you for the follow, Young Amazing and Green. Swear Star Wars rare. I did actually have, was it the Warrior? I think it was the Warrior, where I got offered like 2 of it, but other than that. These are all actually quite good, but I'm going Angling Rod. I know the Murlocs are a little worse, but I might coin Rod and start swinging, and then try to buff up with Painters. Hydra, of course, had it. Yeah, it would be cool, Mufandi. I think we pre-hit. I should have swung first, to be honest. So we can swing and even pre-equip Painters if we really want. Yeah, we can swing, right, and double trade. And then we'll figure out whether we want to like double 2 or just pre-equip Painters and pray. Right, we can get quite a big swing on like 5 or 6 with the Painters. We'll also just play this. Start with the swing. Equipping the Painters might be a touch greedy.
Strap yourselves in.
Do this. This gives us the option to potentially swap over to Biggin. But we can also Painters plus Divine Shield. Well, we can't Divine Shield this, I guess, but still. Well, that's a crappy turn. Might actually Painters Virtue, right? It's a little greedy. I feel like we can make it work with a turn like that from them. I don't want to waste a Divine on my face. I think I'm just ignoring. I would love to Divine Shield this. But I can't, right? I'm surprised too. They might have some generation pieces. We trade here, we can swing, Biggin, start playing a 2. Swing face, play Seafloor and Biggin.
Punch it. Searing flames. Punch it.
Which means we take this trade, get the big buff. And like we greeded in this game. It paid off because my opponent had like 3 horrendous turns basically. Worse than ours. But I do think that they played it wrongly. Playing the Snapdragon and floating 2 mana really did not seem like the line there. Right, like it doesn't even make sense to me. I have to update that Xiang. We got a 2 Druid. A little bit of an unlucky run, unfortunately. Yeah, they didn't even hero power. How much damage can we push in one turn? Quite a lot, right?
Neutralizing threat.
We need a value. So...
To battle.
Hey Zaza, hey plugin. Yeah, I think it seems to not be in draft. We were talking about it last time. There some cards just aren't in draft, it seems. Hey PayPal. Damn it. Probably lets them stall to this. Oh well.
Neutralizing threat.
I mean, I could orbital, tight pull orbital. Maybe just play this. Even play. I guess I could play the 4 mana one. Maybe that's fine. I want to hold back the last Divine Brew. So I want to use it to kill the big Starship, which will happen, right? Or even maybe to buff one of these for the kill here. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, they have a lot of armor, but I also feel like if I can answer that 1 minion, we're fine. Lethal with title? Are you sure? I could have pushed what? Not play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you guys are right, actually. 6 extra damage on this straight up. Yeah, maybe you guys are straight up right.
Options.
This feels like lethal anyway. Yeah, maybe you guys are right that there was the lethal there. My brain is not working today though, chat. I can say that for sure. Was there lethal then? I actually just don't even know. I can't even think. No, Chow was right. There was actually lethal there. Chow was 100% right. If people are right, I'm more than happy to admit. I'm not like super focused today. I'm very, very out of it. Chad is always right is an exaggeration for sure though.
You win this time.
At least we have the Pally quest. I realized they weren't playing the best when they Snapdragon and passed on turn 5.
Fire cleanses
So
everything.
try and find some better curve. Well, no need to name call. We all make mistakes, exactly. I was gigadam. Do you want me to look at your replays, point out a mistake and call you gigadam? Because I can find mistakes in your play. What do you think about that? Hey, nice, Ian. If you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. You don't make mistakes? Yeah, sure. That's why spamming the top class doesn't get you number 1, right? Hey, you know me. I'm always happy for your guys' result. But no need to name call people. If you say they made a misplay, it's very different than giga dumb human. Ah, that's sad, Makia.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, Julissa. What makes you keep watching it out of curiosity? I'm always interested in knowing these kind of things. Sweet. Chalice Mage number 784. Pre-hitting kind of. If they want to ping, I'm happy. If they want to trade here, I save 1 damage. So, that's whatever. Sometimes Chalice is busted good. Chalice is amazingly, tremendously OP.
It's time to raise the stakes.
Especially if you know what you're doing. They literally paid 1 mana and deleted my first 3 turns from the game. As a Paladin that can only be on the board, doesn't have big payoffs, doesn't have synergies, like... What's better, Chalice or Blight? Well, they do different things. I would say Chalice, though. Awesome to hear, Julissa. I was just kind of curious. We could do the plushie. Like, it's not very good, but it's probably the best we've got. I could also just do like a 1-2-2 and let them figure it out, but I feel like I want to get ahead on board. Which means I really want to do this as well. Playing the Pally cards also means I can get closer to Light Ray. Shield Battery really sucks for me. 2 mana gain 6 armor. It doesn't... I don't have any Protoss spells, so this is gonna suck. So Brain Gear with Orbital, trying to get closer to Light Ray. Yeah. When I stopped having as much time to play, I should say, I kept watching for a little bit until I ran out of time to do that as well. So I kind of get you guys. It kind of keeps your like tie to the game in a way where you kind of get the little joy that you used to have from it still through other people, I guess you can say.
Oh my.
Hey, Hellmaker. This always happens, chat. Play a mage, shows up as a druid card or a rogue.
Yes,
But at
that's
least
the one.
I get to do this if I really want.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I mean, you're well overdue, Ju. How's your weekend going? Pretty bad. So, I mean, we know what we expect here, right? What happened? Oh, no, I just have a horrible tooth infection. So, just like a struggle to be alive right now. I'll know whether to Urel here. Thank you, sir. I don't really want a photon cannon, but their Colossus still costs 9, so I expect 2 turns before they play it. Yeah, I hope so, Casual.
Options.
You have a great poker face. I do sound a little more drained though, right? And I do have like a lack of focus for sure as well. Mellow? Yeah, I can't throw a lot of excitement in for sure.
Let's see, what do I take? Bring it!
Thank you, Seth. Hi, Carigato. Happy weekend.
This is where the fun begins.
Okay. Wait, why does that cost 0? Oh, because they packed it up. Face is unlucky for them. I still expect a Colossus to come down next turn, so... Ooh, wait a second. Trade 10-10 face? Although the 10-10 just dies to the Colossus, doesn't it? But it's probably fine. And then we can make a 10-10 ERL and kill it with Chalice. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celestial. Shield battery. Photon cannon. 10 face. So let's say they click Colossus. We can ERL Power Spike maybe with Light Ray. There's a couple. Yeah, it's a larger than normal mini set. I think it has shaken up things quite a lot. You'd have held it. So their Colossus costs 7 less, 5. They can still play it.
A few safety violations, nothing serious.
I expect them to Visage.
There is time for rest and time for action.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now is the time.
Wasn't worth to eat the 10? I don't think so.
Ready for dust off.
Would it be a 10-10? That's what I'm not sure actually of. I wasn't ready to take the risk. It wouldn't, for sure. In which case I should have gone face with the 10-10. I wasn't sure. I was sure it was vengeful.
Oh my.
I think they were sure it was vengeful as well.
Battle cruiser operational.
Miss 8 damage. I actually don't think it will really matter, to be honest with you. Even this just insta dies. You ever like just Jim Raynor? No, it's Zerg, brother. Okay.
Options.
I think I Jim Raynor. Does seafloor work?
Initializing descent.
I doubt it. But let's see. Meg's greed for what reason? To re-summon a 2-1? I just don't want to float.
Let's make it count.
We didn't launch yet, but what do you do? I mean, it's gonna give me like what, like a 5-5 at best or something? I mean, I could fill my board and force them to Colossus.
Fun begins.
Or pray that they don't have Colossus. I actually just don't know. I actually just do not know what I'm meant to do. Like, frankly, I just have no idea. Like, I feel like if I play stuff, they die. If I don't play stuff, I feel like I just lose. Like, I'm looking at the game and saying, this game is over. That works. That's pretty cool, though.
What'll wet your whistle?
Wow, those are pretty darn good. Damn.
What about?
The thing is that. But what would your play be then, is my question, Mago? Not sure if you agree, but I think that if you can't win against the guy players if they don't have it. I 100% agree. My issue is that I'm looking at all lines as being potentially losing. Right now. So I wanted to create a situation which I'm playing Jim because it gives me a better hero power and 5 armor basically, rather than throw all minions out. But maybe they didn't have Colossal and I should have thrown all minions out. But they would have probably also died to the same play here, the Archwing Pilot. Never mind, they had it, so as I said, they're just memeing. The only reason we saw the Archwing play is because I played Jim Raynor, because if I didn't, I'd die to the Colossal. A 0 mana deal 22 faces is pretty good.
Leandrin versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Fire.
I don't think so, Ensorcerer. I actually don't think so. Just too slow to build a tap, right? Again, to be fair, they had a solid mage deck. But you have to remember, they have 0 mana heal 620 times into full clear your board for free. You know what I mean? Like, was that the mage not also had Chalice? It was, wasn't it? So they kind of destroyed our board for 1 mana whilst healing 7,000 and then doing 0 mana 22 damage to my face. Unfortunately, it is quite common. I faced those as well. I faced Colossus without reduction. I faced Protoss Mage without Colossus. I think Protoss Mage without Colossus is better than the latter. Yeah? I think you need a better deck than I've drafted every single time with Paladin though so far. This is probably my best Paladin yet, and it's basically a pile of crap Jim Raynor no synergy deck with 3-4 good cards in it. Hey Gigo, the StarCraft, not really for me. I'm already bored of facing the same decks over and over. But sometimes we have some fun games here and there, so that's alright. I could, although the draw doesn't give me minions really, if Eris. So I'd rather get this out one. Well, sure, but Plushie doesn't do much for me. Biggin needs support, like if I play a non-infused Biggin on 4 because of everything else, it kind of sucks. And you need to be aggressive early, right? Like if you face a mage where you actually hit curve and for 1 mana chalice they full clear your board, and then they heal for 30 and then they 0 mana deal 22 to your face, no amount of plushies and trust will save you, right? It just nothing. You also have to not face those things, right? Unfortunately.
Engine screaming.
Searing flames!
In the rear with the gear.
Yeah, so the draw, there's only 1 minion in the draw because unfortunately I only have Jim Raynor and then another lift off on the salvage, the bunker, which makes my Starship cost less, but my Starships don't really do anything. I am semi-glad I took the Arcanite Defense Crystal though. Otherwise my Starship would be a 4-2. At least we can get a nice 5-5 Starship though. This is a little slow for them, which is great for me. I can actually take advantage of the buffs I'm getting with my Painter's Virtue.
Ready for dust off.
Operational.
Do I want the buffs on the 2 Draenei instead? Maybe.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Not if they're these. This way.
Searing flames! There appears to be no signs of intelligent life.
I want to Astro soon, so they've got 7 3FX 2/2/2s. I mean, that deck is like magnitudes better than this though. Giga Premium Legendary. Libram of Fate is like almost insta-win if you hit it on curve, right? Triple plushie with Painter's Virtue. And you also have like Trustful, Biggin, Hellion, dude. Like Hellion is so giga good. And you even have like Bloodsaber with a curve. But yeah, it's on like premium for sure. Like it could be much better, 100%. But like if you hit Brew, Diver, Keychain, Recruiter, Great Hall, Starport, Gorgon Zormu, Liftoff, Muckborn, Biggin, Grillmaster, Hellion, Nostalgic, Painters, Triple Plushie, Trustful, and Libram, which is 60% of your deck. It's quite premium. The issue is if you go Click Clucker into Security Automaton into Ursult, that's like giga dog shit basically, right? That's like Giga dog shit, basically.
What'll wet your whistle?
So yeah, I don't think it's like a Giga Premium thing. By no means is this the Giga Premium. Thing. I mean, well, they're solid, but I feel like I need the upside of a high roll, frankly. So they have 7 armor, 3 bonus effects, 2 2s, and then 7 armor, something like that, supposedly. 7 armor, then bonus effects, then 2 2s, then 7 armor. Well, yeah, but it's not like it's good as a supporting piece, right? But it doesn't make your deck premiums. What I meant, okay? Like, I just went with what would be like the worst that I can imagine it playing, and it's quite horrible then, you know? Like, there's 40% of your deck where if they're the cards you're seeing in your starting hand and playing, you just don't stand a chance at all, right? Like, I meant, because I don't want it to be biased, right? Like, I purposely pointed out the best, like, half of the deck, and I said that's like Giga Premium, but then if you're only playing Click Clocker and Vicious Slither Spear into Great Hall Security Automaton Cryopractor, Star Slicer into Urzul Rager, right? And then maybe you hit your Trustful Wayward Probe and Origami Frog. Yeah. Didn't work in the right order. The Starship didn't work in the right order, right? It actually went 7 armor, then random effects, then 7 armor, then the 2 2s. The 7 armor should have been 4th, not 3rd.
Should I?
Mech, you think? What am I looking for with mechs? In Paladin. The Colossal? With some discounted mandarins. I hate it when fruit are like that. I got some oranges and onions last time, and they were like... They looked good, but not so below it. Starship piece. Oh, the 1/1 probe. I just remembered that's in the Buffy one. That could be alright actually, since I'm wide on board, right? How badly do I need to kill Incendious? Quite, right? But for Shaman, it's interesting, but there's the 1/1, right?
You blew it into the unknown. Too spicy. Strap yourselves in.
Sorry, Glisotto. I am working.
Yes, what
If they were much lower, I might have just gone face bear, man. But still about them also having a minion, and I need to make board space for myself. Right, so kind of like a 2-for-1 there. This way I also get to play this, which I can buff up to 8, 16 damage, so they can't clear here, which is likely. We can just close it out. But this deck is like worlds different to the mage we just faced, right? They're stalling a lot and not doing much else. They've let me swarm, basically. They've let me greed value.
You're in my
You bluffed it.
I mean, I'm not gonna count. My brain isn't working well enough to count. I think it's lethal. That's when you win with Paladin, the game knows you deserve a fanfare.
Liadrin versus Thrall.
Where I go, the storm follows.
At least I can open my mouth and talk right now. That's because I'm at peak painkiller time. People like different things, Jaybird. Some people like it this way and some people don't. But I'm glad you enjoy this. This is what I enjoy as well. No. That's unfortunately not a solution, I think, Oscar. It's something that can prevent future ones, but it's not it's not my tooth that's infected, it's the gums around it, because my wisdom tooth is, what do you call it, it's like half out. So stuff gets caught like at the back. Damn it. Do I want the buff on this for curve even? No, I'm still taking painters. And the gum gets really swollen and infected, right?
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Crane, thank you. Yeah, you can do that as well. I mean, I spoke about this yesterday, and I know some people get anxious, so I don't want to go into too much detail. But essentially, he told me that there's an option to remove it to stop it happening again. But my wisdom tooth is very far back, and it's not as easy to have it removed. So if it doesn't happen often, it's not suggested to remove it. So
Searing flames.
just something as well to keep in mind. But right now, I just basically my worry is that if the infection spreads. But right now I'm just painkillers and antiseptic constantly rinsing it out. And if it gets worse, I'll just go to emergency or something. What do you face with Druid? Some gigaluckers. Yeah, there are many other things you can get, right, Carigaro? Tooth pain is... I think tooth pain is horrible, but I also don't think it's the worst. I personally hate ear pain more, but at the same time,
Strap yourselves in.
I also haven't really experienced like kidney stones and friggin' chemo and pregnancy or given birth, right? So I can't really compare. Also, people feel different things differently though. Yeah, that's what kept me up yesterday, because I do have ear pain, but it's nowhere near like an ear infection. But I really hate that. Keeps me up, bro, but it's like a throb. Right? And you can even feel your heartbeat in it, right? I need to catch up, chat. This had, what did it get? Crap. You guys remember what the Wayfinder had?
Options.
I went to the dentist though, but I had already... He suggested this for now. Reborn Lifesteal, thank you.
It's time to raise the stakes.
That's good, Cosby. I was a little bit surprised, Lana, but I didn't question. It was also my first time there and everything, right? Like,
Here we are. Life can flourish.
I was also giga anxious. They seemed really nice and they wanted to help me with everything else, so I just kind of trusted, you know? But I agree with you, Lana. I agree with you. I could go Starship. Well, we probably want to do this. We need to start cleaning up these little things, right? Bong, bong, bong. Oh geez, Wipeout. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I'm not here to diminish anyone's experiences or pains. Just answer that I'm having a rough time as well. But yeah, it's solid, hey. I mean, the entire idea of going was to get all the other stuff sorted, which I have appointments for. This was just coincidental. I've had it before. I've had it before. Hey Faye, thanks for the follow. See what's in this. I think well, over these two we go Rod for sure. I think I start swinging with the Rod. Can build a relatively strong board anyway. Interesting. I want to start building a Starship, but
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
this. Yeah, that's why I swapped to Neurofen. Yeah, it could be KFK. I had also already had it for 2.5 days. And I think when I went, it was probably the best it's been in the last 3 days. So... And this night was the worst it's been in this last 4 days. Hey ho. Don't you worry, chat. It's all good, Econ. We can all talk about how this shaman is freaking gotchy blacksmithing me over here.
Return to the ship at once.
Ooh. Is Hataru good, chat?
Well,
We have become so much more than the universe has left us. Forge a new world!
Try this. So they can trade swing 1/1 rush, but then maybe I can get through the nebulization. Dude, I still think there's one of them. There's Russian text on the screen. Okay, that part makes me laugh so much. It just makes the emote for me. Hey, Timebound, happy weekend.
let's make it count.
What a sad Jim Raynor, chat. But honestly, I should say nothing. Because mine does the same thing. Mine does the same thing. Yeah, that part, hey, that part. Exactly that part, hey. You know what I'm talking about.
Searing flames!
Engaging deep! Return to the ship at once.
To battle!
Reporting for duty. Bring it!
Oh jeez, Lana. Kerrigan's dumb. I want them to reduce the offering rate or ban Kerrigan. Because I think Zerg decks can function without their hero. And Zerg cards can function well even without synergy.
Welcome to the crew.
Right? Like, you draft a spawning pools, that's still great. You draft lift off and nothing else, then what? Or whatever, not lift off. Because lift off is like Night the Swarm, right? What's the other one? The one that summons 2/2/2s and makes your next Starship cost less. It's just so bad. But like, spawning pool will always be good. Brood King will always be good anyway, right? So, I'm one for get out of here in Kerrigan.
Ticking.
But either that or they have no choice, hey? I do think that people... I think the biggest issue with this meta is that you're given so many options for potential greed that when people draft a deck that has a little synergy, they try to mega greed at making the already bad decks worse. And when they have a lot of synergy, they still greed and stop dishing out tempo in the way that you should, I personally feel.
yourselves in.
Good.
Punch it.
I guess I could have killed this instead. Just want the 8 to go face. I'm killing the 4-1. 12-0 and 12-2 have the same rewards more, so you get rewarded based on your number of wins. But I still agree that they suck, but just for your information. Oh, glad I killed it actually. There applies more pressure, is a more standalone kind of pressure is built around archetype over Arceus and Jim. Yeah. Arcanus is also somewhat solid by itself, but still. Drinking some coffee? Great, maybe I'll make some more.
Leandrin versus Piranda.
I did, Spinky. The dentist anyway.
Fire cleanses everything.
But I have a bad infection, so still dealing with that, you know? But it was like a general thing, Spinky. I have really bad nerve sensitivity, I have a really bad wisdom tooth infection. But the point of going, apart from getting that looked at, was the whole general thing, so, you know, talked about like the way forward for getting my teeth fixed finally.
Blessings to you.
I mean, TLDR, he said for never having been, my teeth are pretty great.
Need a bit more
So I'll
spice
take
over
it.
here?
Hey, Monroe. No, he offered it as an option, but no. I'm not gonna do it. I think I take the 4 for more draw. Also comes with a buff. Rush regularly, yes. Plus, no. I actually didn't know what flossing was until I entered my adult life.
Swim back from whence
Nobody
you
ever
came.
told me. Coin 4, but kill this off first seems good.
Searing flame.
Neutralizing threats.
Get a sweet buff. Hey, Tafrena and X, thank you for the follows. But yeah, I'm not gonna get it removed. KFK wants to know you're asking for a friend, huh? Asking for a friend.
Searing flames.
Neutralizing
I mean, sure as heck not for you to decide, no offense, Zaza. I think it is for me to decide though. Again, no offense intended, but
Searing flames.
I want this 4 out, but 1, 2, and get a few extra buffs. I know.
Searing flames.
I think tempo right now. I guess I could do this because it's a 5/6, and we can draw power spike.
What do I take?
Reporting for duty.
Play big boys. Yeah, like I said, this deck does have 3 premium cards. Not good premium cards, right? And they're Plushy, Biggin, and more importantly, the Painter's Virtue. Hi, JFK, KFK. I mean, the silver lining then is that I've got like cleaning and plaque removal and cavity fills and all of these things set up and planned, which was the entire intention. Finally taking that into my own hands, kind of, and getting over everything and getting it sorted, you know? That was the intention. I don't even know what to do here. Like, I got power spike, but if it hits the frozen stuff, it feels pretty darn bad. I think I'm doing this. Purposing the sword there, chat. So I can buff the snoozing. So in the UK, there's NHS dentistry, which is subsidized, but you have to find... You have to register as an NHS patient, and each dental place has much less options for that kind of stuff. So in Malta, I never really used to do anything. When I moved to the UK, when I moved here, where I live now, I had tried to call up a few locally, and none of them had slots, so I just gave up. Last year, I called a few locally and a few in the towns nearby, and none of them had slots. And then this year, I tried much harder, and I actually managed to find one that looked really good, that happened to expand. So, yes. NHS patient. So it's subsidized. Like, for example, so when I went, Spinky... they offered me... Damn, I think we just do. What they do is... I think I take hollow because I already have the snoozing, make it 2. I'll trade because I'm so bad. So when I went, they tell you, okay, like for cavities, for example, we have these 4 materials.
True arcane magic.
These 3 are subsidized by NHS. This 4th one will have to be private. They cost A, B, C, D. Your choice, right? For any like emergency or routine stuff, they're capped in price. So for example, my entire appointment, my checks and all of that, it can't cost more than 27 under the NHS. If you go private, it can go up much more. Right, so like those kind of things are why I could actually afford it. No, it's a dentist that expanded, right? They got like new dentists. So yeah, lucky as well, quite fortunate. Yeah, what piercings do you have, Timebound? Earlobes?
The Lich King.
3B, thanks for the follow. You know what it reminded me of?
Cleanses everything.
You know what it reminded me of? There was some like chili guy, some German chili guy, who was named something like that, no? Play this for 1. Don't think I need to. You take Beach Rail and Cry, Dano. Afternoon, Razor.
Reporting for duty.
That's something I'm worried about as well, KFK. For next time anyway. We'll see, whatever. Step by step.
What'll wet your whistle?
I could take Crafter Zora, but honestly, Seafloor with the Painter's Virtue ain't too bad. We can Painters, and then on 5 we can Wayfinder's Satellite, right? Then on 6 we can start ripping these and Light Ray and stuff. We'll take that. Ooh.
Searing flames.
Not very many buffs, but I always feel anxiety when, well, first of all, going to anything of this sort for starters, KFK, but I get a lot of anxiousness and nervousness when I have to sit somewhere, not be allowed freedom, like to move around or, I don't know, go to the bathroom if I need and go outside for fresh air if I need, these kind of things, for an indefinite amount of time. Even if it's 5 minutes, it's just... I'm not good with that.
Strap yourselves in.
You could start buffing an amalgam. Maybe sincerely the line. Also gets the Draenei stuff if I really want. Dude, maybe I even go for Galacto. Although Rusho is pretty good. Let's go Rusho.
Searing flames.
Maybe Dose is rubbing off on you, Dano, and not in the way you would have wanted had you thought about it first. Let's see, what else did I miss? Is Altimore good? Very, very good. Altimore is very good because it also gets infused very well, Razor, with the Zerg stuff. I mean, it's always relative in Arena, but Altimore is quite good right now. We got this, chat. We got this. We're safe. We're doing all right.
Options. Searing flames.
Initializing the set.
Let's go with this. Big buff. Sweet. Yeah, exactly, Raz. And that means that you can guarantee like a Leo Coffer, which is like 5 face and a board buff, with Misha. I tried Altimore once this meta and it worked quite nicely, Raz, I would say. I don't know what the other legendaries are. I've actually never had anything of that sort. I don't think I've ever had an... actually only once have I had local anesthetic in my entire life. Not in my mouth, in my foot. So we could go for the Temp Draenei, remembering that this gets Rush. Right, which means I can do like this. Rush this and start pushing face. Although I could also just double trade, play Arcanite and lift off, which is probably better right now. Ooh, so Zeph is mid, but Niall is also quite good right now.
Should I?
I'll probably still go Altimore though.
Ready to plunder.
Go face. We've got a lot of armor from Starships, so Jim Raynor gonna cook. But when I got it in my... I basically had something that had to be removed on one of my toes. I hated the feeling. It's like you can feel it, but not the pain. It freaked me out. No, my when I was like I don't know, around 10 plus or minus like 3-4 years. I really don't remember when it happened. My nails started growing to the right. So they had to like cut it and seal it again so it stops growing to the right.
Should I?
It was like giga painful. But not ingrown like forwards, right? It was ingrown as in somehow it started growing to the right like this, inwards. I have no freaking idea how. But that's what was happening.
Should I?
Return to the ship at once.
Wish I could play Galacto, but this will have to work.
And time for action!
Oh, jeez.
In the rear with the gear.
Come on, push the face. It just so happens, Green, because I like answering when people ask questions, and there's enough people that the question comes up multiple times. But yeah, I would rather talk about Hearthstone or I don't know how sexy Crisp's beard is. Dude, I know this has the worst voice line, Crisp. It has to be on purpose. Yeah, today you might be a little newer here, Green. Today I'm a little less energyless and a little less joyful, and you know, I mean, you can imagine. Your joke, reason right there.
Release me, and I will grant you a monstrous discount.
What do you mean a monstrous discount?
What, you run out of Marines?
That doesn't cheer me up at all, Baguette. I'm glad they cheer you up, though. Bitter butter picked up back a bitter better.
Prayers will suffer endless torment. Nothing gets past.
It's a little annoying. Try again.
There is time for prayer and time for action!
How? 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 How the heck? How? 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 Holy crap, dude, how? Oh, I guess we kill this off then. I know they're dying, chat, but...
I am working!
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 from this Libram, right? 15 from here, technically. We get 3, 4, 5 cards. Oh, come on. Another. Every card they've played, save one in the last 5 or 6 turns, has been a top deck. And you know, they're...
My hand is full.
They managed to kill it, so I burnt the card. At least it's Grillmaster. It's acceptable, I guess.
Option. Searing flames!
Try that. We might have to Libram this again. Although I could do like Libram Wisdom, Libram Wisdom, Libram Wisdom, Libram, like so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I can kill it, right? See what they top deck. This is their top deck actually. That's not that good. I mean, it does kill this. Oh no, hiking trail. Yeah, we can do the infinite Libram amalgam, right? But there's no rush for that. I think we just have to clean up. I don't know how I'm gonna answer more travel securities, but
Searing flames!
might be a Starship launch soon. I already have this piece. The thing is, this piece would then eat up a board slot, which is awkward. Is there a lethal? 1, 2. Libram trade. 1, 2. 11. Close but not quite, right?
Options, options. Searing flames!
Yeah, we should be alright here. They do have the hiking trail though, right? And they could hit some specific things like a big lifesteal taunt demon. Also poison, so yeah, drafted perfect. Three, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You want a piece of me, boy? Battle cruiser operation.
Searing flames!
Hey, Hanger. We can still do this, yeah, but what rush demon do they have now? Is the question. Spirit Peddler? So they can just like spew their hand down and play another discovered taunt, right? Hoping the 8 connects or the 3. Well, now they've drawn 3 cards, 2 cards plus a discover over 2 turns, right? So, yeah, Peddler. Which means they get like they can play a 9-drop here. That saves them, right? Or does it? If I Jim Raynor and then hero power, 8, it's 1 off, right?
Let's make it count.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Lights out.
Is it even worth? I don't think I even swing because I don't have another. I guess I have Whack-A-Knoll. Fine.
Lights out.
I don't know about the swing there, because maybe pinging something is more important to push 8. The thing is, Whack-A-Knoll would always deal 2, so maybe I should have held, right? Because there's no weapon. You can't be forced into 3-0 attack weapons that get to +1/+1. So you always hold, and at worst you over-equip for lethal. Yeah, I should have held.
All forms of life will be
And maybe I'm just really good at the game, chat. Like, so maybe I'm just really good at the game. Surely you hero power there, though, no? I need to go wide. Sleepy is just as good. It's an efficiency thing, right? Sleepy would be just as good next turn, but the hero power will not. How are they still alive? Well, you know, 9 out of 10 pretty solid top decks in a row that are essentially what you need. They needed Zorthod, they needed AoE here from Hostile. We want the buff one here, so I think we go Tuskar.
What do I take?
Lift of Draws, nothing. I think I take Brew. And then we do this. I take Whack-A-Knoll anyway.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's try that. Hey, Lamsobak. Hey, thank you for the follow. You asked for Mothership.
The entertainment has arrived.
Is that from the 4 mana spell? Hey, look, they didn't get a great one here. The issue now is if they know what they're doing, they go face, right? Yeah, they know what they're doing. But we should have lethal.
Operation.
Lights out.
Damn, this guy's got some better butter, chat. Better butter, butter, bida, bada, buddha, bada, bada, bida, bada, bada, bing, bada, boom, bada, bada, bading.
Liadrin versus Jaina.
Peace is not always the answer.
Guess I should be keeping the lift off,
Everything.
but let's find the other cards. Is that better? I assume so, Kai, or not? It depends how much support you have for them, Avocadust, I would say. Interesting. Should I go core over Seafloor? I think so in this deck with Raynor and stuff. May even decide to hold back instead of coin liftoff. We could go core into liftoff. Although coin liftoff lets me play liftoff or salvage the bunker very likely next turn. Yeah, especially with this as an alternative.
Ready to plunder.
This looks like a bit like the YouTube bassist. What, the one of slap at the base, burning your soul?
Operation Crew.
You know, I think so, Tricks. So I think you'll get a 3-5 and the copies are all 10-10s. I never thought about it, but that would be my guess.
Piece of me, boy.
Because the minion is played. Then the battlecry triggers after. You only get 3-5s. That feels inconsistent to me.
Commencing.
This, and then double flash. That's weird, because I would expect them to be 10-10s, right? So you play one, becomes a 10-10, the battlecry triggers. So they're all 10-10s. And then the first one is now a 3-5. That would be my expectation. I tested it in this run with Seafloor Savior, and that works for sure.
Options.
It's time to raise.
So if you play a Seafloor Savior, the minion gets +10/+10. Yeah, Merc, you're a StarCraft fan. Hey, Zinnyman. Horseman DK at 2/2 as a priest. Horseman isn't good anymore though, right? I mean, it's not unplayable, but it's lost some value for sure. That's what I liked about the Grill Master. It lets me go plushy next turn and start reducing the light ray. Paddy struggles with being off board. Yeah, it feels weird to me. Tricks. I had never really thought about it, but I don't think it's even worth the pre-trade. I don't know, Dano. I would say Jim Raynor elevates a good deck, but the deck needs to be good already. Interesting. I would have totally chaliced there. But if I brew, I burn a card. For starters.
Strap yourselves in.
But the brew wasn't. I mean, you mean re-brew my minion? I knew they had chalice, so I expected the chalice. Yeah, I would say Jim is like a win more card for the draft. Does that make sense? Like, it elevates an already good deck. So I don't know. Hey, chalice gone at least.
What's your dream destination?
And try and find. I think I need to take a little bit of a greedier turn. Yeah, standalone Jim is very bad. Urel. Rushy boy. think I could still afford something like this. Jim Raynor has always been bad in my decks, I feel. I think I've drafted Jim Raynor, what, this is my 3rd time now, maybe? Probably has Chalice. The last Chalice only, okay. Chalice hit the 4/5 twice. Don't hit these two. No, semi-work. Yeah, Starport is a very good card. So I have Divine Shield Wind Fury inside this.
Options.
There is time for prayer and time for action.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
Now is the time!
Like that. Jim is amazing when you have synergy, right? But that's what I was saying. If you already have like 4 Starports, Giga Starships, Jim makes that like hugely elevated. There were a couple of follows when I went to make coffee. I missed them. I am so bake. Nice name. And 3A, thank you for the follows. Damn it, another removal. So they probably just like hit this with a photon cannon. Interesting. I would have expected the Crustage there probably. So we can honestly just greed the Librams now and try to get this flickering cheap. See what's in here. Oh yeah. Do you ever ghost? Nah, you surely you Libram, right? So you painters, right? Yeah.
Searing flames!
Let's see, what do I think?
Again, though?
Options.
I don't think so. I think I want Power Spike now. Because I'm gonna have... That will cost me 6 turns. When I have Libram in hand and also another draw, Whack-a-Null. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Brown. Probably freeze myself. I could...
Yes, right away. Searing flames!
Probably worth a 4 mana 10/10 now.
Yes, right away.
Like, what are the odds that they have a 4th targeted removal, right? As a mage. Which class do you think has gotten the most worse and which has improved the most? Druid has gotten much worse. Improved the most? Probably Priest. Because Priest was like as bad as Druid is now, and now it's like a mid-class. Although Death Knight has improved a ton. Death Knight went from like 2nd, 3rd to way ahead. Tyke is good. That's what I would say. Druid was bad, but his way worse now. I mean, I could launch the Starship, but it's a 4/3 Divine Shield. That's so bad. I have 2 more Starship pieces in my deck, and they're not on the bottom 2, right? So it's 2 out of 9 to hit them. Maybe it's just a Libram turn. Unfortunately, this has to happen. Jim unfreezes me? It does, because I'm a new hero, right? So what, you launch Jim then? I guess that's alright, because I get to push 10 most importantly, right?
Operation.
Let's make it count. Lights out.
Smart. Good cut. You're right. Good cut. 11 wins with 2 starboards. Pally, Tempo, and Venom with no synergy. Gateway's a good player, I know. Good call. Like, I knew that works, it just wasn't at the forefront of my head, and I had to, like, double check. It's great because you get to push 10. Like, the turn is worse if I'm not pushing 10. But because I get to push 10, it makes it super good. So my hero power summons a 2/2 Terran with Taunt, and gives all my Terran minions +2 attack. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18 lethal.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You're welcome, Skyrek. By the way, hey, did you end up seeing Nocturne? And I've gotten over the anxiety part.
Will serve me.
Yeah, you did.
Fire cleanses everything.
And maybe I should keep Arcanite in this deck. I don't know. Yeah. So this morning when I woke up, hey, I couldn't sleep. I searched and found the season 1 recap. So I watched that. I think I actually take Crooked Cook. I could just take the Pally Minion though. Nah, let's go Pally Minion. Because I probably need a 2/3 next turn. Hey Sketchy, happy weekend. Yeah, but irrespectively whether I end earlier or not, it's how I feel in the evening. I think so, but in Slavic countries it also has a meaning, Gergnash. What was it, like a sarcastic kind of female hey or whatever? And now I wish I picked the other card again. Same for Poland. DoseofCoffee. We want to get the big one out, so... I mean, I guess I could Terran and let them get the hit. I kind of want the Reef so that I can contest the 1/1s before I begin. Value trade, begin. Like, hey is hey, but hey, dobre is like when you backtalk. When someone says it back to you, like, fine. Dobrodov. Hey. Sounds like a disco dance cheer, hey. No, not Salvatore, please. Are you still listening to Elevator Operator? Might be my lift up pray to draw SCV. Hey Sushan, happy weekend. You too, Parody? Oh jeez, oh lord. Imagine I had AoE, chat. Parcels? What's parcels?
What'll wet your whistle?
Ooh, plushie's great. It's not in Blood Moon.
To battle!
You know what I'm scared of here? A lurker, chat. But that's the best I can do. Could go back a certain number of years and redo things. How many years back would you go? 31. Redoing doesn't necessarily mean doing differently, so might as well. Electropop? Never heard of them, hey. Nothing. I'll get to relive it all as well now. Go for some value. See what we get in this. Wayfinder, probably. A hollow operator. So 3 into here, 2 into here.
Need a bit more spice over here.
I mean, you'd be a baby again, so... I think we do this. Let them trade. If they want to activate their Starship, they're gonna need to trade, and this trade is bad for them because they can't even finish it off with hero power. Never heard of them, hey? Right now I was listening to some Electric Callboy and Architects recently. My least favorite music genre? Interesting. I would say, Frozen, that... First I used to hate everything but rock. But as I grew through my teen years... I had phases where I liked different genres of music, but always still loved rock. So, the one I would end up with is probably like some country thing. Mainly because I haven't listened to a lot of like good country. Not because I hate it necessarily, but because I've never had a phase where I listened to country music. Jazz? Background jazz is fine. I don't mind it, personally, again. Oh lord, this is not good, chat. As soon as I have a spell... Honestly, ignoring the Infester is probably great to make sure they don't get to summon 2 8-drops for free, right?
Liberation at hand.
Which means I kind of want to try and smork him down.
You want a piece of me, boy?
In the rear with the gear.
Too spicy.
Although, like, one of my favorite bands in the last few years was Falling in Reverse, and Ronnie released a song with Jolly Roll. What's his name? And I actually really liked it. Well, going back with the information is different though, right, T-Dollar? Yeah, they get the extra Infester buff, which is a little annoying. Pick up a Jim Raynor. To go for Hollow Operator.
Return to the ship at once.
Ooh. Well. Do I want Draenei? Or do I rush my life form? I feel like I rush my life form.
Should I?
Battle station complete. I have
Too spicy.
Operation. Bring it.
Run out of arena.
I don't really know the people behind the music so much, Carney. Got to see Falling with Avenged Sevenfold. Is that what A7X is? What's A7X? Multicolored Moose and Twitcher Switch, thank you for the follows. Avenged Sevenfold was probably my favorite band for a short-lived time after the Rev passed away. Rev. My brain's farting.
Options.
Help me! What? You run out of arena?
What did this get? Rash? Life steal. I just have to kill these.
Strap yourselves in! Strap yourselves in!
What does this get? Reborn and what, chat? Guess we'll never know.
Reporting for duty.
Was that a top deck Viper? Was. At least they didn't take these, I guess.
Punch it!
It's pretty bad, Demon. I guess I get to kill the first half of their stuff.
Where did I leave Panther?
But these get +2/+2 again, Demon. That's a good piece. Yeah, they all have 3 health on Reborn. Thank you for the follow, Gala. Yeah, but the AoE is great. The thing is, they have an 8/6 summon 3 8-drops piece, right? At least I'm lucky the Viper pulled the 1/1 instead of my snoozing, right? That's a bad draw. Yeah, I'd probably do it here, but no Jim, right? Lethal, this doesn't go face. No, this does go face. 8 12, 17.
Nothing closer. Operation.
Let's make it count.
Prepare for the wars to come.
It was last year.
Holy moly. Osama Shawar, thank you for the follow.
Liadren versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Fire cleanses everything.
No, I agree, Hango. You probably just go for it, but I was talking to Hay earlier about that kind of greed, right? Man, the double discover on this I've loved so much. That's a great draw. So this is the thing, right? Discovering a beast is probably much better. Low service ace helps my light tray, right? Roosting Gargoyle lets me kill their thing. Is that better than discovering a beast? Maybe, although beast is plushy, right, as well. We'll take this. The Gargoyle is interesting, because if they coin out a 2, okay. Hey Mwetch. Beat, but reporting in from your new place. That's awesome, man. Not being beat, obviously, but just awesome. Great stuff.
Ready to
Enjoy it. Treat yourself, you know, in the sense, look back at what you've accomplished to be there. And all the best with it. I want to double 2 into Ace Wayfinder Orbital.
Let's see. What do I do?
weapons pride.
I could have gone face for 4 there for sure. Yeah, those 2 ones are... I mean, the punish is Seafloor Savior, basically.
I hope this fits on the ship.
That's a semi-punish. There we go. Enjoy your order then. I would love to crane that, but I think we stick to our play.
Strap yourselves in.
Rashi boy. Interesting. Velling could actually be solid in this deck, right?
Pillage the village.
I'd rather rush for Divine Shield probably, but the poison's a great hit for sure.
Options.
Engine
Hey, Hui. Yeah, I could poison taunt this, but they just trade with the Divine Shield.
Punch it.
I think I have to try to clean up, legitimately, which feels so bad, but
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm not sure what else to do. We know that they've got, they're 2 4/2s, right? 2 4/2 Divine Shields for 3. So they might go trade, value trade, and I can kill. They have a 3/3. Oh, 2, of course. And the volume one. 2 AoE on this would have been game-winningly good. Flushy is good. Pretty bad today, Red, but you know what? We're alive and kicking, man. So we'll take it. I could play a 2-3 poison. Yeah, today's the worst. I think we have to do this, which is the most we can get on board. How are you, Red? All good?
Battle cruiser operation.
I'm doing the separate Starship on purpose. I could have dealt 5 random, but it doesn't feel good enough. The separate one makes Jim Raynor potentially better as well, right? So a little better right now, actually, but this evening was horrendous. Maybe we're alright here, chat. Maybe we're alright. Maybe we're alright. So this thing has rush and 2 health, but then it also gives rush and 2 health and 2 random effects to the next one.
The stars above shall light our way.
Hey, that sounds like an upswing of a day, Red. Good stuff, dude. It's what you want to hear.
Commencing bombardment.
We could go for more Draenei, but if I go 2-3, I'd have the hero power. So let's do this instead. Although this gives them the value trade, but I think they always have a value trade with the sunscreen. Oh boy, Tarim. Okay.
Initializing descent.
Oh boy, Biggin. I mean, decent arena is always great in this meta. Back better. Rainy day, I see that as a positive. Nap. I mean, I don't like naps, but I feel like you're a person that sleeps less more often. So I guess that's a nice plus. Do you guys like naps?
Take the anchor.
As opposed to like a longer one sleep? Yeah, I think we do Red actually.
I am working.
Yeah, I'm with Brown Help and Casual, but I actually feel like we're the outliers. The
toy store belongs to the Titans.
To battle.
That's a nap, Phil. That's not a nap at all. Is 2URL too much? I think 2URL is too much. Let's go Wayfinder. This has rush guaranteed.
Strap yourselves in.
It's pretty good.
Punch it.
So what did it get? Wind Fury Elusive. So whatever I play next has a Wind Fury Elusive. That's true, Blue. Didn't high roll them for sure. I have fallen asleep after work sometimes and woken up like 4 hours later, and just always feels like such a rough time. Trustful. So what did we say again? Wind Fury and Elusive.
The food is getting cold.
Isn't very good on Urel,
Operation.
but maybe it's good on Velen.
You have a fraction of my power.
There is time for prayer and time for action.
No, it re-triggers the battle cries and stuff, basically. So I know they have a Yamato cannon, chat, but that's why I went wide with the begin.
The victory is yours.
TM Sacker, thank you for the follow. And woke up a short time after, and that makes me feel thrown for the day.
You give me strength.
Now a streamer.
Fire cleanses everything.
I think these are worth a keep. This and the Starship, plushie, and keychain. I used to be a medical R&D engineer. I have a relatively healthy sleep schedule. From these, I think I take Tide Pool, right? Coin Orbital, then we can get Orbital back against Priest. I could Roosting and buff this. But, yeah. I mean, I could have even coined Orbital right now, but we can just do that at any point. The more I can keep the coin back a little bit. I mean, Redbeard has an odd time, but I think he has a solid, like, Redbeard sleeps when he needs to sleep and wants to sleep, I think. Just that Red somehow sleeps less. He feels very well rested. As I've grown older, I feel like I've needed to sleep more and more and more.
What'll wet your whistle?
Ooh. I've never played this card. Also, have I even drawn Arcanite this run yet? Yeah, Tabs is great. I was just kind of curious, you know, I was just kind of curious. This helps me push the most damage. It also is the one that most lets me set up the plushie orbital. I do want to get the Starship into this as well though, but... yeah, playing this Starship means I'm more likely to get Biggin sooner. So what does Hellion do again? It just gives them Rush, right? Because I've never actually played it. Oh, +2 attack as well. Man, this card is crazy good. This card is crazy good. I want to kind of kill this priest before they do some mothership stuff. No, it's a different card. If you've launched a Starship, you can have it in deck. The thing is, I actually don't think this Paladin is very good. It does have like 3 or 4 really good cards, and the Draenei synergy has worked really interestingly though. So now they could have Hellion though. Okay. Into Mothership, I guess. I mean, these are doing nothing. Urel or Amalgam? Go here. I mean, I could do this now. Sure.
Yes, yes, right away.
I feel like they're really falling behind. I might URL as soon as possible just so I can start Librewing. Well, yeah, but this isn't even really Starship Pally, right? Like, I missed all of the starports and stuff. I have 2 lift-offs. But I don't even have, like, the 4 Wayward Probe or anything, right? Like, I have a few Starship pieces, but honestly, it's like picking at pieces. I think the Draenei synergy would just help this deck the most. So, obviously, Painter's Virtue as well. Yeah, that's actually what I feel like has been MVP, Average Heart. Double Orbital with Ace Wayfinder and Hollow Operator, right? Hit Urel a bunch, hit the 2-3 Rush, Snoozing. That's what I feel has been actually surprising me the most. So I'm really glad I picked Wayfinder. I'm really glad I picked Wayfinder because it wasn't actually the expected pick, let's put it that way. Is that the one from my hand?
Oh, pull out. Sorry.
So this makes Velen awkward. Well, that's the one from... Oh no, that's Discovery. Infuse 2. I could infuse it. I have to throw away coin though. Is that worth it, throwing away coin?
Should I?
Honestly, probably. It also makes sure... I mean, I could hit, then coin and change my play. Maybe that's more worth it. Slightly change my play. Hey, unplayable. Hello, hello, hello. Good day. So I was gonna see Floor Savior, then transform it and then ignore it, but this also lets me keep a 3-1. It also lets me get a Starship piece down, so I can maybe get the Hellion for a surprise lethal. So I launch a Starship maybe after this. Play Begin and then get to the Hellion. Especially when you compare it to the fact that you can get Grunty, right, Lana? I think that's one of the best hits right now. Maybe Stargazer, depending, right? Hey, Bumpiest. 3, 4, 5. It is actually, yeah, Mark. The Hellion. I still don't know which card they took. I assume they took Orbital Satellite from my hand, but I don't actually know. Not a very good turn, but it looks like they're just struggling to stay alive, basically, so we'll take it. And there's no lethal, right? You hit here, you play Hellion, and it's what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 now. We're 11 off. So...
Initializing descent.
Yo, look at it, dude. That's some sweet golden art, chat. I'll tell you that much. Damn, that's a lot. How about with cookies of pure fiesta? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
There is time for prayer and time for action.
I mean, do I kill one of these? I think I do. I hate throwing off the little things, but I feel like I can get so giga punished with a few things right now. We have a Hellbat Librum, if we really want. Right now they can only kill these two. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, right? They can just mothership this turn though, and that's really what I expect to happen. Which I think puts me 1 off. If they mothership. How do you get cookie though? It's always random, right? Grunty.
Hold it in my...
Can we assume that they don't have mothership?
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Good morning, fingers. Four, 5, 6, 7. Lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, this would be 5. I can only see 1 off. Although with this 4... Wait. With this...
Need a bit more spice over here. Too spicy.
Yeah. I actually managed to see it. No, with this it is. That was a very quick catch. I mean, I was getting there, but I was still calculating it.
Versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Fire cleanses everything.
Oh yeah, Nightscale spotted it faster than me for sure. I said that. I think this is acceptable. Hey, Brewis, happy weekend, man.
In the rear with the gear.
Trade core? Like a trawler. I think I trawler so I could do this next turn.
Let's see, what do I take?
You run out of marine.
Nice. Good find. I was tempted to chuck trawler to find painters, very true, but boy, we hit, baby. Holo operator. Interesting. I think we go Astro anyway here. The question is whether I take this trade. I think I go face. If they really want to value trade the 1/1, it's fine. I'll take 1 damage or whatever to kill it. Semi-punish. In fact, I could actually run the plushie into it instead, but I'm just doing this. Not even pre-trading. They might value trade, saves me 3.
What's your dream destination?
Is that a 0? That's not a 0 emote, no? That's not a 0 with emote, dude. No? So, it doesn't... It's not, I think, which makes it semi-weird. And the order doesn't really matter. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Just keep the holo operator.
Ready to plunder.
Armor.
With the gear.
I think we start smarking. Maybe track. So we swing into the 2-1. The question is whether I ever trade the 4-3 here. Guess I could end up not finding a minion, right?
Searing flames!
Battle cruiser operational.
Is this better or worse? I think I take Tithe Pool.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You just really don't have Meteor Storm basically, but because Meteor Storm is the punish, I'm going face, right? Right now I could trade the 4-3 into the 1-3, save a 2-2, but they need Meteor Storm. Now we try to find Vine Cleaver. Interesting. Okay. Happy weekend, Elmo.
I'll mop the floor with you.
Shaking us stuff.
So far, so alright. Probably want another crafters here. Let's just look into Wakanol. Faraki Battle Axe. Or Ceremonial Maul.
Options.
I found a sea urchin.
Searing flames!
Did you know that Overclock triggers the I'm low on cards emote? If he sees your second to last card or last card? No. As in, like if you have 2 cards left in the deck and you play over a planner. Or 4 cards even, I guess. Then you see 1, then you see a second one, you have 3, and then the third one you only have 2 options, right? Oh, they picked Dollhouse. Yo, what a Giga Chat line. No, Zinni told me about it though. Holy crap. This guy just cooked. I mean, we stick to our plan, which was this, right?
Searing flames.
Reporting for duty.
Oh no, chat. Oh no. Murmur these. Lock on. A meteor storm was so good. Lock on again. Oh no, they have another molted. Another molted. Oh no.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Because I have two of them. So I just don't want to play Biggin into this, you know what I mean, chat? I don't even really want to play Vacation Planning into it, but maybe it eats up the... It eats it up, maybe?
Should I?
Like it forces them to do it.
Strap yourselves in.
Elusive lifesteal, elusive lifesteal, elusive lifesteal. Elusive lifesteal. Interesting. This is just a 2-1 so far, right? I think that's true. I'm gonna... Flying screw?
Searing flames.
Yeah, I should have not played the keychain. I should have not played the keychain. Duh. You know what the weirdest thing is? My brain was telling me that I shouldn't play it. But here we are. Hey Sev, happy Saturday. It's okay, I would have died to 4 AoE, right? Easy.
You safety violations, nothing serious.
I got a health ring, but they're out of AoE. I mean, their hand is lifesteal drink, coin, Karen card. I just don't think it's the play here, though. 3, 4, 5, 8.
Should I?
Where did I lead to battle?
That's amazing hit. Yeah, that's guaranteed, right, Sight? Order. Well, thanks for the follow in, sir. And the arena community event's coming up? No. I mean, the truth is, Pilgrim's not a few, but mostly Cosmic Comedy used to organize tournaments. I guess that's what you're calling, right? Pretty bad, dead Joker, but we're here and we're alive, brother. Is it an error or wait? Ooh, these are high rolls. That's a low roll. This is a low roll. This is solid. I don't have any clove, no Kripali, but I've seen that be called something you could do or whatever. Ibuprofen is what I have. I ran out of paracetamol, but it was also not impacting me as much. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 17, right? Nice bottom feed there.
Versus the Lich King.
Too much. That's literally the recommended dose, Jim.
Fire cleanses everything.
I think we keep these two. Is it over the counter? I went and asked specifically for Nurofen. Yeah, that's what I did where I had the ear infection. KFK, I remember. Don't worry, guys. I appreciate your thoughts and your insights and all of this, but don't you worry, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Two 200 milligram tablets every 6 hours, but with a max of 3 a day, is what I'm talking about. I don't know what Tylenol is, but what I used to do when I had the really bad ear infection was I used to go steroid, codeine, paracetamol, ibuprofen, cycle every 4 hours. That was interesting for sure. Fun and interesting for sure.
In the rear with the gear.
I think we take snoozing anyway. So Velen ain't it, I think, chat. Not right now, just too late and it gets worse with snoozing. So we'll take Curve.
This battle station is a light only.
Job's done.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant me, Jim. Hey, Ozzy, Storova. Uh-oh. What do I do here, chat? Because I feel like I've lost. Well, they did go for the kills, which is exactly what I was hoping. We do have a 2 AoE, which is great. Cry. Already on that, brother. Hey, Pickle King. We don't know how many more Zerg cards they have. 26. Yes, Luigi. Unfortunately, yes. Is this even good enough? This might be too slow. Is it too slow? It is a little bit too slow, but...
Searing flames!
Let's play around Kerrigan. I mean, it's always lose to Kerrigan. I think I can't afford to play around it. It's like, I could have Divine Brood the 3-1, end up with 2 3-1s, but their Brood Queens will be 4-7s. I can't, then I have to triple trade anyway. Here it comes. Ooh, okay. Zudi, thank you for the follow. I want to negate damage, Toaster. I mean, now this is a Deca. So with the double infest there, I have no idea, man. So, 3, 4, 5. We want to get the double AoE, basically. Damn it. Although that could hit poison.
Strap yourselves in.
I mean, I guess order. Not that it matters, but... So this has Rush and Poison, which is actually very good. What matters versus Kerrigan, actually. I mean, so far they've played Double Night Swarm, Spawning Pool, Baneling Barrage, Viper, Double Brood Queen, Infester, and a Hero Power. No, and 2 more Zerglings. Another Brood Queen. Three, 6, 10. Take 6. Rush into this, keep a 7-1. I could go for the 2 AoE and pray to hit poison.
Options.
Snoozing isn't bad, it leaves them with just the 1 Baneling. I think I need to do this then.
Operation.
Kind of semi-sets up the Jim Raynor. This lets me go snoozing with Divine Shield. This has Rush and Poison. I mean...
Eyes on the horizon!
Travel security? Or another infester? No, it's summon orders, I... The taunt is really annoying.
Should I?
Why don't you have a choice? Now.
Did I leave that panther?
Liberation.
It was right here. It was right here.
This costs 5 to launch. My Starship is a 2 AoE and 3 bonus effects though, right? This draws Bunker, which is a couple taunts. I mean, maybe they actually have a bad turn. Hey Yasu, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I have to win the 50-50 and then also hit the poison though.
Operation.
Is there any other out? Brew, orbital satellite, get Urel, doesn't do anything. Get snoozing, doesn't do anything.
Let's make it count.
It was right here.
Clock's ticking.
You want a piece of me, boy?
GG.
Watch your back.
Hey, they have a non-premium card. They missed lethal. Oh my god, they missed lethal. Oh my god. Another one of this. Like, look at this. This is a 1 mana 12/12. Just saying. Whatever. Off we go.
All right, I'm out.
Classic Zerg DK. I mean, that's a very good Zerg DK.
Liadren versus the Lich King.
Darkness comes on cold winds.
Okay.
Fire.
Let's try this.
Everything.
You know, I think 10 for this deck is crazy, by the way, so kind of happy. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm missing it, but I don't look at this deck and think it's premium.
Need a bit more spice over here.
I think I underrated Orbital Satellite and Draenei synergy, but
I see the souls of our fallen.
Raynor isn't very good. Why, thank you, Dick.
Spicy.
Reporting for
Right, like, I don't know. SCV, Whack-a-Nole, Busybot, Welder, Core, Seafloor, Trawler, Lightbot, Reef Walk, I don't know. Feels...
engine screaming.
To battle! To battle!
But you haven't played in like 2 months, KFK. I've had days where I've lost to that Death Knight I've just lost to at 1 and 2. I've had days where I faced that Death Knight I just lost to like 12 times and didn't skip 4 wins. Today's been a little easy on me in this pally as well, relatively speaking, I guess. Hey, maybe it's worth not logging in. I don't know if you care, but maybe it's worth not logging in at this point.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, so what I actually said is I think the deck is weird. I think I underrated the Satellite Draenei synergy though. And so 2 and 10 may have been ended up being an exaggeration. I just feel like it's semi-clunky with huge dependency on Painters, Begin, and Plushy specifically. You can find it online. I think it's 90 days. KFK, it's in days. With your first 12 win. That's really awesome, Ellie. That's really great.
What's your dream destination?
I don't know, I've just seen so many pallies that go like Starport into Starport, into Liftoff, into huge Starship with Jim Raynor and Biggins, and Virtue and like triple Plushy, double Biggin. And it sounds like I'm talking about an anomaly Paladin, but it honestly feels like the average Paladin that you actually face because the others are retired. Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. You get to keep a full deck, which usually includes a few legendaries, KFK. I don't know if you care about that. Yeah, but even at like 2 wins, I feel like a lot of people either don't play it or retire. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just something to keep in mind if you're ever thinking like, do I really want to play today, or am I just really gonna go in and say and then you go, might as well not log in. Yeah, hitting the Librim. That's another thing, I also don't have this drafted Librim. Hey, Tal.
Turn to the light.
This is so awkward because I don't want a board spread, right?
Should I?
I don't even know if I want to play the mini plushie now. I think I do. Because they're still one turn away from the Baneling, so I get to push you 6, 9, 12 maybe.
Here I come.
Never mind. Kerrigan Arito. I mean, I had to take the risk. My board was going to Kerrigan no matter what there, so... Painters.
My client has the heart of a hero.
Snoozing. Not those, that's for sure.
Searing flames.
In the rear with the gear.
Coincidentally, I saw that video you sent me, by the way, Tal. Saw it this morning. Hey DT, thank you for the follow. Yeah, because I woke up in the middle of the night a couple times, and I had to wait like half hour for being able to go back to sleep, so I decided to see it, because I might start seeing it tonight. And thank F, because I had completely forgotten, like, 75% of the plot twists and points. Frankly, I'm surprised it took us till 10-1 to face these decks, so we take it. It's probably the reason the deck went as far as it did. I would have needed to randomly hit a snoozing, and I guess I can give myself a chance to randomly hit a snoozing right now. That may be my best line. Right, so you hit snoozing, you swing here, you clear with snoozing.
Return to the ship at once.
No, but we do have Galacto, man.
Searing flames.
Job's done.
I'm not sure that helps, Reptar. I mean, with their mood. Yeah, pretty good draw there, chat. Pretty good draw, not gonna lie. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You turn. Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice plus at least. I mean, I guess this can help me stall. I mean, honestly, I'm not even sure they had to even think on any single turn. I would have needed snoozing, right? That's just about it, I think.
Options.
I don't know if this is even enough. Yeah, I don't think so.
Strap yourselves in.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
That's legitimately pretty good. Yeah, the X, right? Like it's This really just hit the literal worst target as well. Happy weekend, Jen. Could have actually been a cooking villain, to be honest. But it's only immune on my turn, Grogner, so loses immune on theirs. It's not perma-immune. Why would the Infestor be worse, Luigi? Because the buffs their board, but so does it do now, but it also gives them 4 damage. So why is it the worst? Isn't this the worst? Followed by face? Or either or, I guess. It didn't really matter, but the Infestor would have been a better hit. GG, pretty sweet run, actually. I went way further than I anticipated. I wouldn't even really call it a Jim Raynor deck, though. Felt more like an Orbital Satellite Draenei deck. And it surprised me, it actually did. Again, not facing that deck until we did so back-to-back at 10 is always a godsend. I think 10's pretty good. I'll figure out what to call this on YouTube, and let's roll it out. This Pally surprised the heck out of me. Did Dose not consider OP Draenei synergy? Check him in the head. Like him in the video, subscribe to him in the channel. Ow, hit the mic. I actually kind of enjoyed getting rewarded for some of the lines we took though in the games, but good run overall.